Breaking right now, a man is dead and an investigation is underway after an officer-involved shooting. It happened on Harnoa Drive after domestic disturbance call in the Daphne community. NBC 15's Corey Pippen is live right now at the scene with how this deadly situation unfolded. Corey?
Well, Kim, investigators say Daphne police officers responded to reports of an armed man acting erratically. We're told he was shot to death after those officers say he pointed a gun at them. Tonight, residents here in the Daphne community remain in shock hours after investigators say a resident pulled a gun on Daphne police officers. Lieutenant Andre Reed with the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office Major Crimes Unit says it began around 2:30 when 30-year-old Derek Poe, who had been behaving erratically throughout the day, allegedly first pointed a gun at neighbors.
After the officers are on scene, they're talking with witnesses and the victim of that initial call, and Mr. Poe actually drives by the victim's residence.
Lieutenant Reed says officers followed Poe and were trying to pull him over when he drove down Harnoa Drive and into the driveway of a home.
The officers were able to give him verbal commands. They were some distance away from him, asking him to walk to them, with his hands up, that sort of stuff. And Mr. Poe presented a firearm and he was ultimately shot.
Investigators say Poe died at the scene. Family members didn't want to speak on camera, but tell me Poe had served in the military and had been dealing with mental illness.
It's one of those calls, person with a gun and whatnot, brought some attention, here at Daphne Police Department. So they were responding appropriately. They wanted to make sure that the community was safe.
Right now, investigators are not releasing how many officers fired their weapons or how many times Poe was shot. I'm told this is still under investigation and more information is expected to be released next week. Reporting live in Daphne tonight, I'm Corey Pippen, NBC 15 News.